Brayden have chosen today, for this reason, to cast a bond for all eternity, a bond that even death won't break. You have known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point, you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes. Indeed, you have been making promises and agreements in an informal way.
Can't believe that's just real. It just, you know what I mean? It doesn't feel like it's real. It's just, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry.
Brayden, you often hear that our lives starts together today and that our journey is beginning. I believe it's continuing, maturing, but definitely not starting today. It started with a random Facebook message January 1st of 2020. It started when you spent the isolation lockdown with me after only a couple of weeks of knowing each other.
All those conversations that were held while riding in the car, or over a meal, or during long walks. All those sentences that began with, when we're married, and continued with, I will, and you will, and we will. Those late night talks that included someday, and somehow, and maybe, and all those promises that were unspoken matters of the heart. All these common things and more are the real process of a wedding. The symbolic vows that you are about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all those things we promised and hoped and dreamed? I meant it all, every word.
The many times of showing me your passions and weaknesses. It started when you asked me to be by your side forever. When I look at you, I see love and joy. I see a hopeful future together as husband and a wife. A combination I never thought was in the cards for me until I met you.
Carlie, when I met you, I remember falling in love practically the moment I saw you. Life before you was not nearly as fun as the fun we're having these days. You came along out of nowhere in January years ago. I'll never forget the days where we were just texting each other back and forth, and you invited me into your life. You're there, and you've always understood and been right by my side, helping me through anything.
Gazing at the blue of the night, stars are filling up the sky. You take my hand in yours, we'll make our own constellations. I could say how much you mean to me, but it won't mean a thing, 'cause words never sound quite right. Let's find our own kind of language. We have searched the whole world and all around it. Didn't know what we were looking for till we found it. They could say they've seen the highest mountain, bottom of the deepest sea, but no one's ever seen a love like this. They could dig above it.
There's no future without you. There's no present without you. Everything up to this point just won't compare to the future that we're gonna have together. full of kids, big houses and cars, and everything you ever asked for. And I don't think I would pick anybody else in the world over you, no matter how many lifetimes or how many years pass. Rain or shine, the days will always come with smiles at the end because I get to lay my head next to yours. And there won't be a day that goes by that I don't leave for work or wherever I'm going without kissing your head goodbye. And knowing that I always get to come home to you makes waking up each day worth it.
When I met you, Carlie, I knew you were Brayden's forever. I didn't tell very many people, but I knew. Brayden is now loyal to you completely. He will be the one to not easily give up, ever. He will be understanding, patient, and now you're forever too. Here's to love, laughter, and happily ever after. To Brayden and Carlie, we love you.
I've known Carlie now for about a decade, and I can tell you that she has grown into an amazing, beautiful person. And she's sitting here in front of me today getting married, and I'm just like, this is such a beautiful moment, and I'm so happy to be a part of it. And I love you to death, Brayden. I'm so glad you guys have met. I think you guys are great for each other. I mean, seriously, like, I've never seen her this happy.
Searched the whole world and all around it. Didn't know what we were looking for till we found it.
You're all I ever hoped for and nothing I ever expected, and I promise to be your peace in this chaotic world as you are for me. I love you, Brayden, and I always will. Thank you for loving me for me.
I can't wait to spend the rest of our days together. I love you so much.